Hello everybody, welcome back. We are just about ready to get into Mickey's Speedway USA by garbitheglitcheress, so take it away, Glitch.
Alright, so hello everyone, I'm garbitheglitcheress and this is Mickey Speedway USA. It's a racing game where you have to travel around the USA and save Pluto from the weasels who kidnapped him. But time doesn't start on pressing start. I'll let you know when time's about to start, but we're not starting it yet. But so this starts from a completed file, and the characters do have pretty significant differences. So I'm gonna start with Ludwig, but I will be switching characters later on in the run. And this is all professional cups, so I just need to go through all the professional cups in the 5 courses. And so we're about start time, so I'll just count us down then. So 3, 2, 1, go. And so now we're heading on to the first course. So yeah, this is just 5 sets of 4 courses that we do, and it's pretty critical for me to get the speed boost at the beginning. There's like a speed boost you can get at the very beginning if you hold A at the right time, and it's pretty critical to get that with Ludwig. Oh no! Oh my gosh! This is and I'm already showing off. That was just intentional. I wanted to show off like what is tricky about using Ludwig, and apparently something happened with my controls, and now I cannot use the items, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so also there is a stormy weather power that happens if you're too much ahead. You'll get the enemies, the AI will start using like stormy weathers, and not being able to. So this basically makes it tricky to use items because apparently my controls got swapped back at some point, but it's not the hugest deal because items aren't always really useful. You do occasionally get speed boost, but it's pretty infrequent, and it's not always advantageous to use items anyway, because that makes it more likely for the enemies to get farther, for your opponents to get farther behind, and make it so you get more stormy weather. So I won't always be wanting to use them anyway. I don't know how that happened, but I guess it happens.
That's life. But like, so you basically don't want to do too well in these races, it sounds like, actually.
Well, I do try to do as well as I can, but like, if I'm too much ahead, I will get a stormy weather, and that loses probably about 3.5 or so seconds. So it's still generally worth it to try to do as well as I can, because it's only about 3.5 seconds for a stormy weather. And also, I will be donating $1 for each stormy weather we get. I'm expecting about 25 or so. So yeah, and anyone can feel free to match that.
Let's hope you get hit a lot, I guess.
Hey, that's already one. Let's go.
Hey. So can you talk a little bit about why you picked this particular character to start with?
Oh, Ludwig has the fastest top speed by quite a bit. And so for the early courses, Ludwig is very good to use, but later on he is not as good because there's courses with really sharp turns, and Ludwig doesn't have good turning or acceleration, so I won't be wanting to use him for the later courses. And that's already 3 that we have.
Yeah, so you want him for the easier courses where things aren't as technically difficult.
Yeah. But yeah, that's this is the course in particular where you get a lot of stormy weathers. And it also gets it like gets more likely if one of the players isn't doing well at all, and that's 4 for this course. I don't think that I usually have this many at this course, but it does happen pretty frequently. I think those were 2 separate ones because it stopped for a bit, so that's 5 already. Oh my gosh. And I am counting stormy weathers that I can see but don't affect. Okay, so that's 5 so far. Yeah. This can be...
Yeah, chat counted 4 in one race. That's wild.
There was another one that happened really quickly after the other one because there was a brief stop, so there has been 5 so far. I'm fairly certain.
Good. Well, we'll assume it's 5 then.
Yeah. And so far the races aren't that tricky, but later on they can get pretty hard and with like really tight turns and stuff.
Yeah, so that's where like speed recovery becomes more important than top speed.
Yeah. And there are some shortcuts you can also do where like you go through the sand. I think all of the shortcuts in this game are intentional and there aren't any unintentional shortcuts that I do. Like you can tell that there was just like an alternate path that the developers made, so all of them are intentional, but you can't really use a lot of them with Ludwig because the acceleration is good, and so that's 6 so far. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of them.
Well, it'll benefit the project.
Oh, that is bad. Like, having that, like, getting hit by one of those power-ups, it doesn't happen too often, but if it does, it is really punishing because you just have to get your speed back up, and that's 7.
Yeah. Oh no, this is terrible luck.
Yeah. But that's okay. So far, even though, like, it happened, even though this is happening, it doesn't really affect my ability to beat the course because it affects all the other racers except the one who used it. So even if there is a lot of swing weathers, I'll still generally be able to complete the course in first place, and I'm not in danger of losing.
Yeah, because it mostly benefits the one who's at the back anyway, so who cares?
Yeah. It's just bad as far as like time loss is concerned.
For sure.
But this is probably a lot trickier than a lot of the other courses because there's some sand that I need to watch out for. Oh, and I got a speed power up, but I don't know what my speed up button is mapped to, so I can't. Not really sure how I should use this. Yeah, I should have done that. I tried to use one of the buttons, but it caused the game to stop. To turn to like get out of focus. So yeah, I just shouldn't bother with the power up. So it's a little unfortunate, but it's not the hugest deal.
I mean, you're running very smoothly this level, so
yeah, thanks. Oh no. Yeah. Okay, that's not the worst, like, speed loss. I didn't lose all of my speed at least. Oh, and that's... How many? We're either at 7 or 8 right now.
Chat, can you help out? Are we at 7 or 8 here? Does anyone have a count? I think I'm thinking 7, but...
Yeah... so... I think it might be 8, I'm not sure.
We can say 8 for the sake of the project. Salu is saying we got 3 last race, so plus 3 plus 1.
Yeah, in that case we'd be at 9 right now.
Okay, then let's say 9.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, best to guess the highest number.
Let's just round it up.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of this. Yeah, we're at 9 so far. But that's the end of that circuit, so just gonna kind of skip through the winning animation. Also, the way the trophies work, if you get first place in every every race you'll get a platinum, but if you don't get first in all of them, but you get first place overall, you'll get a gold. So, and platinum is required to unlock some of the things in this game. So some of the unlockables can be a little tricky to get. But now we're moving on to the second set of courses.
Yep. And so, what are some of the what is some of the tech that's important to know if you're running this game?
I guess drifting with Ludwig is kind of the big one. Okay. Drifting with Ludwig can be a little bit unintuitive because since like he drifts like so, like I guess like I don't know the best. Okay, that's 10, but so you do have to occasionally like press B to slow yourself down a little bit, and you want to start like taking the turns a lot sooner than you would think you would want to, because it takes a really long time to respond.
Yeah, because he was like a very unagile driver.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we are at 10. Oh, and I saw another one right there at the very end, so that's 11 so far.
Cool.
One up here for like right as the thing was doing. This is, I don't know, I'm pretty sure that last time I ran this in the marathon, I didn't have this bad luck, but I mean, that's how this goes sometimes.
Marathon luck cuts both ways.
Yeah. And so now I'm doing this level. There's two alternate paths you can take, and the other path does have a speed boost that I could use, but with Ludwig it's a little bit tricky to take that, so I take this way instead. You have to make it like a sharp turn to be able to get the speed boost.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's also a speed boost here, so I don't think there's a big difference in the amount of time between the routes. Okay, that is 12.
Yep.
Oh, 13. There was a brief stop there, so that's 13 so far. I didn't expect the like. I think I might have underestimated how many I'll end up getting. Race went well, but 14. Gosh.
Oh dear.
But hey, that's more money for charity.
For sure. I think I'm also gonna do. I'm a little bit on the poor side, but I'll match half of it.
That sounds good. Yeah, that'd be appreciated. Yeah. And so now, but yeah, just the environments in this game I think are really nice and fun to look at, and I also really like the music in this game.
They're really varied. Like, it's very fun to see. There's a lot of different things going on.
Yeah.
Like, I like this level. Like, it has a lot of things, and there's like signs and so on. Like, it's very cute, very cool to watch.
Yeah.
And always I remember from when I was young, like when you got to drive inside of buildings. I loved that.
Oh yeah, that was really cool. 15.
Yep.
So, and also the way the progression in this game works is that you only start with being able to play 3 of the courses.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, if you beat the professional cups, you'll unlock the 4th course, and then after the 4th course, if you get like there's like a hidden item hidden on each course, and if you get all of them, you unlock the final one which has a lot of really precise turns and things. But so that's how generally the progression works.
So there's like a little secret hunting thing going on. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, no worries. So I think that's 16 so far.
Yep. Been keeping good track.
Yeah. One Okay, and that's all another one at the end there. 17. One really distinctive thing you might notice about this game is that there's a lot of like incidental dialogue where the characters just like give like a battle cry and like where they talk to each other. So that's kind of something with this game.
Oh yeah, that's good fun.
Keeping good track, yeah. And here's another track in particular that I tend to get a lot of stormy weathers on because it's a pretty long track and I tend to get quite a bit ahead.
Oh yeah, so this is where the money starts raking up.
Yeah, and I think the AI also passes by a lot of power-ups, so that probably also contributes to it. So.
Of course, you need the chance to get it as well.
Yeah.
So how long do you run with Ludwig? Because you've run through quite a few matches with him. At what point does it get too technical to continue with him?
Oh, so it gets... after this next set of courses, after the third set of courses, I stopped. I don't know if that was one or two different ones. So we're either at 18 or 19.
Yeah, I have 18, but this does keep up for quite a while, so...
Yeah. And, okay, 19.
Yep.
And also, I think the world record might use Ludwig for the fourth set of courses, but I don't because it can get really hard. I don't know if they do or not. And that's 20.
Yep, 20. But it's not really a marathon safe strategy there. Sounds like.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of personality to this game.
For sure, that's like an important part of this. Like you got racing games are a dime a dozen. It's in the details.
Yeah.
That makes it cool.
And so we do get a brief break from the stormy weather power-ups. I believe that in this course and the next course, the AI is not programmed to drive through any stormy weather because I've not ever gotten one on either of these next two tracks. So we do get a little bit of a break from it.
Okay.
But this is a really short track, probably the shortest track in the game.
Yeah.
If you do it really well, it can be done in under 40 seconds. I don't know if I'll do it that fast here, but it's a really short track. And I guess if we have donations or you have anything you need to say now, would be a good time.
Yeah, I can just talk about... Yeah, you are watching Power Up with Pride 2021, benefiting the Trevor Project. You can donate by using !donate in chat and check out the schedule using !schedule. All Power Up with Pride social media can be found using !social in chat, and you can join us on YouTube, Twitter, or Discord. And please remember, we are going to donate for each rain cloud that happens during this race. I am matching half of it. So if you want to join in on either of these, by all means, feel free. Or you can declare so in chat, so we can maybe get a little train going if we're lucky.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be super cool. Oh my god, this track.
Yeah.
There's a lot of jumping around here.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a pretty cool track. That's
it, Salou. Yes, we got one who's matching $1 for each cloud.
Yay!
Salou is now predicting an extra 50 because of it.
Oh. Okay, that went pretty well. Yeah, this is not exactly the best parking garage.
No, they have. It's almost like they had something else in mind when they designed it.
And so this is a pretty tricky race, and because there is a pretty, like, I have to get on a platform, and it can be a little bit tricky to get onto with Ludwig. And if I fall on there and hit the wall, I'll lose a lot of speed. But luckily for that, life went okay. And this turn is really hard to do well. There is another category in this game called All Staff Ghosts, where you have to beat all the staff ghosts. And I would run that, but this level prevents me from doing that because ultimately the time you need to get for the staff ghost is like about 55 or so seconds in, which is quite a bit faster than I will be doing this here because the turn you need to do to get through that really speed is really precise. Luckily, I did not lose any of really much speed at that part. Oh, you're gonna do that. Those power-ups they're basically the equivalent of red shells in Mario Kart.
Oh yeah.
I guess blue shells might be a better comparison. I might not.
Yeah.
Luckily, I only need to get fourth or better to. Oh no! 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 That has never happened before. I'm gonna have to redo this course. That is unfortunate. I did turn on the unlimited retries cheats, but getting hit by that was a really bad time to get hit by that. But that happens.
It happens. It happens. I think you've been doing excellently so far. So.
Yeah. So luckily this is a pretty short track, so it's only about a minute only about a minute and a half or so lost. So if the rest of this goes okay, I should still be able to hit estimate, I think. Hopefully this goes okay because this is a little bit tighter than estimate, I'm realizing. But hopefully it'll be okay. I don't typically like lose races, but it happened there, unfortunately. And
well, marathon luck. We just do all that you can.
Yeah.
Got it. Only Skelly Man coming in with "You can do it, Garby."
Thanks. This race is going. Oh well, I should still be able to get first. Like this race isn't that bad, but I just got hit at a very, very bad time last time, and that's what can happen. Yeah, game is mad because it didn't get to give a cloud exactly.
Exactly.
But this is also the last race I will be using Ludwig.
Okay.
And then I'll be switching to Huey, who is also only unlockable. In the US version, you can only unlock him with the transfer pack that transfers between this and the Game Boy Color version of this game. So that's kind of interesting. But in the Japanese version, you just need to beat one of the staff ghosts. And there you see it is possible to evade those planes, but it's not really something I can really try to do, but it just sometimes happens.
More magic than tech.
Yeah. I guess it is kind of like the blue shells in that way, because it is possible to avoid... I believe it is possible to avoid those in Mario Kart.
It is. All I know is that you can, not how.
Yeah. Okay.
I've always been more of the yell and throw the controller across the room type of person when that happens, so...
Okay, that's 21.
Yep.
Okay, 22. This is a track that this tends to happen a lot.
Yeah, they're talking in chat about games that utilize the transfer pack, and I don't think it ever saw that much use outside of Pokemon. No.
Yeah. Pokemon's the main one I can think of that uses it. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch to Huey now because he has pretty good top speed and he's a lot better for some of these.
Yeah.
For some of these later courses, and it says his acceleration isn't good, but his acceleration, I think, for like getting hit by walls isn't good, but for like navigating on like sand and grass and such, I think it's better. So I'll be wanting to use him for shortcuts.
Yeah, and like you don't want to hit the walls anyway, so doesn't matter too much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a much more knotted level than the others, it feels like.
Yeah, this is a level where this level individually is best to use Ludwig on, but I can't like switch characters midway through a course. So even though Ludwig's the best for that, I still want to use Huey overall. Huey overall.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Storm weathers aren't as frequent in this set of courses, but they probably still will happen. They don't always happen, but they can sometimes happen. I'm not using that many items, but they're still happening a lot. Typically, using items causes them to happen more, but even if I'm not using them, they still seem to be happening a lot in this run.
Yeah, well, I don't know if is there like a randomizing element to it as well?
Oh yeah, I think it has to do with exactly how much you're behind. Like the amount you're behind determines what your percentage chance is of getting a stormy weather versus another power up. There's also like an equivalent of a star for Mario Kart that lets you go faster and go through terrain safely, which you can also get if you're way behind. And that's what I would like them to be getting instead of the stormy weather, but they don't always get that. They sometimes just get the stormy weather.
For sure. Oh, we got Seth is matching $2 for each cloud. That's very cool, Seth.
Oh, yay!
It's very good. We're getting some people in on this. This is great.
That's 23 so far. Yeah, that is so cool. And really, they'll really start increasing on the final set of courses.
Oh yeah, that's when you really get them.
Yeah, so that is 23 so far.
Yep. Does the lightning appear every time on the storm cloud? Because I feel like sometimes I don't see it.
I think the animation does kind of change. I guess it might be kind of a square where the sound effect is in the cycle. Depends on what sound effects exactly plays.
Oh, for sure.
But the lightning doesn't really change anything. It's just kind of a cosmetic thing.
Oh yeah, it was just if that made it easier to count when they chain.
Oh yeah.
Easer is saying this track really needs some thwomps though. Oh no, this is a terrible swamp level. This looks very hard.
It isn't really. It's not that bad with Huey because you can get back up to your top speed pretty quickly. That's 24.
Yep.
And with Ludwig, this can be pretty tricky. You have to be careful with how you traverse it. And also, the water doesn't cause you to lose that much speed either. So this isn't the worst track. And I really like the music and the atmosphere of this track. This might be my favorite track in this game.
I'm really enjoying the graphics for this.
Yeah.
This track looks really cool.
Yeah. Okay, 25. Okay, I can't believe we're at 25, and I'm not even at the final set of courses. I think the last time I ran this in a marathon, there were 24, so we're already passing what it was at then, and I'll be getting a lot more final set of courses likely. So
yeah, well, Trevor's gonna be happy.
Yeah. And here's where you can do like a shortcut.
Ooh.
Like you can just bunny hop through the sand, and it's a little faster than just going through that part. That's a shortcut you could not do with Ludwig. So I think that it's most optimal to use Huey in this course. I'm not sure if there's also Goofy and Peach you can use that have a slightly better top speed but not as good acceleration. There are a few courses where it's optimal to use them.
Yeah, Huey seems like the more marathon safe option because he's good at recovery.
Yeah. And I do sometimes get like rain clouds at this course, but hopefully I don't. I guess hopefully I do. I guess just because we already have like a lot of. I think it's pretty cool that I'm getting bad RNG when doing this because it's more money for the Trevor project.
For sure, but it's that thing where you also want to do well, but you want to give the money. So, which one do we cheer for?
Yeah. Okay, so if anyone knows what time are we at right now?
We are at 31:13.
Okay, then I could make estimate if this last set of courses goes well, so we'll see how it goes.
We'll just try to hurry as much as we can.
Like I think in my PB I had that this set of courses typically takes me about 8 or so minutes if I don't make any mistakes, and of course it also depends on RNG, but at the same time we want the RNG to not be too good, so we raise the money. So yeah, it'll probably be pretty close to estimates. There is one track that I'm a little worried about, but hopefully that goes okay.
As Easter says, all you can do is go fast.
Yeah. This track is one of the tracks where I don't believe it's really feasible to use Ludwig because you have to make some incredibly tight turns.
Yeah, so you just can't keep up anymore.
Yeah. And you also want to bunny hop through that also, which you can't do with Ludwig anyway. I don't think it's impossible to beat this with Ludwig, but it's really hard to do it.
Yeah, it's like a whole separate thing. You have to sit down and really learn.
Yeah. Like, I think it'd be a cool challenge run to try to beat this set of courses using Ludwig, because I do think with some good RNG with the items you can do it, but it's not the kind of thing that's faster to do.
No, it's more for the challenge itself.
Yeah. All right, so this is going. Okay, yeah, I was expecting that. So that's 26, or I think it's 26.
No, I think we got. Yeah, no, let's say 26. Yeah, I lost the number, so.
Yeah, okay, 27. I do tend to expect a lot here. If this is the last one I get, this would still be a good track. Because they tend to happen along the stage. Okay, well, that didn't actually affect me, but I still count that for the purposes of this. So that's 28. That track still went pretty well. I'm generally happy with sub 145.
Yeah, that was good. That went very well.
Yeah, thanks. And here is a track that is pretty tricky because of one part at the end. There's a bridge where it is really easy to fall off. So hopefully I don't fall off here. And if I do, and usually like QE's acceleration for like getting falling off the track isn't the best, and also it is possible for one of the AI to knock you back into the track right after you recover.
Oh no.
Okay, that's 1 to 3 down.
Ooh. Yeah, that's intense.
Yeah.
Steph is saying that they love how you can hear the voice clips of people getting overtaken halfway around the track.
Yeah. Don't overthink it. Okay, so just one more lap and then I'll be finished with this course. It is possible. They aren't that much behind though, so maybe I won't be getting another swing weather for this. It's mainly the last track that it happens the most. Yeah. Okay, that went well. Yes, I didn't fall off any of there. Yes, I'm really happy with how that went. That track can be hard. So yeah.
Yeah, I can see how that can, and once you get frustrated and so on.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh no, that was so cool.
Thanks. And now I'm on to the last track. And this is another track with really with a lot of turns. So this is another track that Ludwig really is not suitable for at all. And there's also a shortcut toward the end that you can do with Huey where you just bunny hop around the grass, but you do have to be careful not to bump into the barn because you lose a lot of speed if you do that.
Hmm.
And I guess one thing I also noticed that I do have the unlimited retries cheat turned on. I do think it's allowed for like general speedruns of this, and it can be helpful when the game's mean. So I want to have it so I don't have to redo an entire set of courses.
Oh yeah, for sure. For marathon safety again.
Yeah.
So Lou is saying we can confirm that this is what Texas looks like. Endless pitfalls and bad drivers going behind our barns.
Yeah. This is another track with great music.
Yeah. It's good audio.
Yeah. And now we're heading on to the last set of tracks, or the last track of this. And time's going to be after I finish the third lap of this, so probably in about 2 or so minutes.
All right.
Depending on how things go. So, and this is another track where I think I'm pretty likely to get swing levers. I want to say we're at 28 right now.
Yeah, we got to 28.
Okay, okay, so we'll see how this goes then. And this is another track that at first is really, really hard because there's a lot of like just sudden turns that you have to do. Oh, why did I? That is. Wow, this game is not being nice here. And I'll count ones that I get the other players. I guess I can't, since I can't use items due to not having that map, I guess that won't really apply, but still. This is really not a good time to not be able to use items when I'm behind, but I think I can make it work. Typically the AI falls off a lot here, which tends to result in more swing weathers. So it's kind of, so the AI typically isn't that good at this track either, so that kind of helps.
We all fail together.
Yeah, but I only have to get fourth or better to finish this. So as long as I'm fourth or better, it'll be time.
Okay.
And I'm catching up pretty well. Okay, yeah. First, we'll see if I get any swing weathers here. Yeah, Mickey is way behind, so we'll see. I'm surprised I haven't gotten any yet, but yeah. And that's time.
Very nice.
And so that's also 28 soy weathers total. So I'll be donating $28.
Yeah, and that was below estimate. So GG, you did it.
Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks. What time is that?
That is 39:31.
Hey, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that last set of courses went. I did make a mistake at the first lap of the final level, but I think that helped the RNG, luckily. So, but yeah, that was Mickey Speedway. So thanks, Pat, for having me, and thanks, Mira and Mosa, for hosting. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, you're very welcome. Thanks for coming on. And I'll be donating $14 for this. And that is also me for hosting. So I will be signing off now. And good luck to the rest of the runners.